Anyway, okay, so on to the reason why I picked it, I guess. I put up here, actually in my own handwriting, his birthday and the date of his passing. And then I kind of just wrote down a quick story of the reason why I picked him. And most people would think I picked him because he's a cutie, but I didn't pick him because well, he is a cutie, but I didn't pick him for that reason. I picked him more so for the fact of what he symbolizes for me, or what I remember, what his music, or he in particular, brings to mind to me. And it actually is a childhood memory of my sister's, the sister that's older than, older than me. So it's my middle sister and then me. And we would, during the summer, and I honestly don't remember, I think I was maybe 9 or 10, well maybe I was older than that, 9 or 10, I can't remember. Anyway, it's a very vivid memory, but I just don't know how old I was. And my father had a really nice car, a Mustang, a 1973 Mustang, and it is emerald green with white leather interior. Super beautiful machine. And he, being the fabulous father that he is, would sort of put us to work washing that car every weekend from top to bottom, inside and out. And I called it child labor because my fingers were tiny and I could get into little cracks and crevices of things. So anyway, it was a lot of fun for us, and I can remember, you know, playing around with the family, splashing each other with water, that kind of stuff. And particularly I remember my dad playing oldies music on this stereo of this car. And I talk about a little bit in here that, you know, like our neighbors would come out and sit on their porch and listen to my dad blast the radio with his stuff. And he would listen to, I mean, all sorts of stuff. Chuck Berry, Little Richard, particularly, Elvis, Everly Brothers, what's his name? Billy Haley, all those people. And it brings back, all that kind of music brings back memories of a simpler time, of a time of innocence, I guess. And that's what this represents to me, is a simpler time in my life particularly, and maybe in American history, when things were not so just the way things are now, I guess. And so that's exactly why I picked him. And I don't even know what I would ask. Like, I guess I probably should have, I could have added that element into the into the travelogue of, you know, why would you, you know, what would you ask them, or something like that. But I don't even know what I would ask. It would just be more to me, it would just bring back, like I said, just bring back memories of a simpler time for me in my life, and then a simpler time overall in the world. I think there's a book that I read about him, and he talks about how, or a movie, sorry, about his life, and there's clips of people interviewing him, and there's a particular one that stands out to me so much because it asks him, you know, what do you, or somebody says to him, like, your movements or whatever are provocative. They're really, you know, provocative in nature, and are you doing it for purposes of, you know, for that purpose or whatever. And he just really seems, in the movie, he seems like totally taken back. You can see his expression on his face is like, oh, that, you know, that hurt, you know, kind of like that's the furthest thing from his mind. And then he kind of just says, like, no, that's not, you know, it's the music that it just makes me move that way, and it's not for any, you know, provocative purpose or anything like that. And then I kind of think, if that person that asked that or told him that would see how things are today, I think that guy would have like a freaking heart attack, because this, I mean, if you look at that kind of his music and his time, his era, I mean, that stuff is nothing at all compared to today. Like right now, I'm afraid to even turn on the radio sometimes. Like, I turn it on really low and I listen, and then you know, if it's okay, if I think it's okay, then I turn it up, and let my kids hear. But granted, most of the time we're watching movies because that's what they do. But I mean, when I do get a chance to actually, you know, turn on the radio, it's a bit, even television nowadays, it's just, you know, gosh, it's scary. So anyway, sorry I'm babbling, but that's the purpose of picking, why I picked him. And so everything else, I should show you guys. Oh, this paper starts to get together. I did a page here that's got some tags. If any of the people in my group wanted to, I would love them to leave me a note, or, you know, just sign in and let me know what they thought, or I don't know, something. But I put the tags in there. And then there's also a sign-in page at the back. And I'd just like you to maybe sign in your name, where you're from, the date you received my mini, or something like that. I don't know. So that's my mini album for you guys. I'm just not finished binding it. I'm going to put, I just started painting a piece of sticky back canvas, so that'll be my binding. I think it should be okay. Again, I don't have a lot of really strict, hard rules. I mean, as far as papers, the media, the mediums that you use in the book isn't really, I don't have any strict kind of policies on that. And I did want to show, somebody asked when I posted a picture, this is the clear, I think these are Heidi Swap, I think they are, but they're the clear acrylic ones, and then I just went over with some black paint daubers to kind of make them stand out, because against the black photo mat and then the orange paint back there, you couldn't really see, you really couldn't see it there. So, and then also right there too, that's an E. I don't know if you can see that. Where's the glare? Oh, I don't know where it is. Okay, there it is. The E. And then I put some more of those little stars and some bling. I realized that this is probably, I don't know, I'm hoping that it somehow inspires somebody to think of something perhaps like that, like I did, which is not necessarily for the person himself, but for maybe the memory that it brings back, or the thoughts that it provokes in you, or something like that. So, sorry for babbling on, but I think I'm done now. So, oh, and these are, by the way, these are thickers, and they are, I don't remember what, oh, there they are, the thickers. Hi, baby. Sorry, they're the thickers, the champagne font. So, super fun. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'm so excited for this to go out. It's going out tomorrow morning. If not tomorrow, I guess probably tomorrow afternoon, because I got to take when I pick up my kids from school. So, this will be going out, and I think it goes to Joyce Garber. It goes to Ohio, and then it goes another place in Ohio, and then another place. So, super fun. I'm excited. Super excited, and I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. Hopefully, I'll see this baby back in about 7 months. So, thanks so much, guys. Have a great night. Bye.